Hello everyone, I am glad you are here listening to me yap about Globalstar GSAT, ticker for them. So if you don't know, now you're going to know. I am probably this is one of the most stocks I am most extreme on when it comes to being bullish. I've been an investor in Globalstar for about 3 years now. Yeah, 3 years. When this stuff was sitting at 30 cents and everybody thought we were going into a reverse stock split, I was simply loading the boat. And guess what? I still am loading the boat. And that's what I want to talk about here. So the new news with Globalstar right now is that there's really not a lot of new news as far as the old news that is still our new news. If any of that makes sense now. Pretty much the one big thing we have is that we have this Apple deal. We have Globalstar and Apple working together. Apple is paying Globalstar money that we will start to see in the quarterlies for Globalstar. So this is still really big news, and I still don't really feel like we have seen this, play itself out here, and that's why I'm really excited. Another month or two, we're going to start to see quarterlies. Probably about 2 more months, we're going to see a quarterly come out for this year so far, and it could possibly be one of the best quarters that Globalstar has had. In this year, we're totally expecting them to maybe capture some more big deals. So the one big element we are seeing right now with Globalstar, that it is falling down when it comes to price point. Now, this right here, I will say this just because I've been investing in Globalstar for so long now. This is nothing out of the ordinary. Globalstar has these big moves where it has news released, it captures new ground, it runs up to a $2, $3 mark, then the dust settles, it gets quiet, everyone forgets about Globalstar, they sell it off, more people keep it to hold it, which it's attracting more investors, and they're leaving it in their pocket. Then Globalstar gets more news, boom, we hit another big walk up, and then the thing kind of just repeats itself. So Globalstar playing around this $1 to $2.50 range within a 6-month period is not unnormal. This has pretty much been the story here for the last 2 years with Globalstar. Me and I think a lot of other people that I've talked to think this could be the year where we see Globalstar hit some new numbers and sustain those numbers. So my big hope this year is that we see Globalstar sustain a $2.50 to a $3.50, and that's a lot of volume, that's a lot more stock buy-in, that's a lot more investors that we need to come into this, obviously. But like I said, with these new quarterlies that we are expecting to come out here soon, and probably there's going to be another big press conference about Apple and Globalstar working together, how things are going. Obviously, we hope things keep going good. If not, we're going to be in trouble. And later down the road, we could possibly see some new deals strike up here. And maybe about 8 months ago it was, Globalstar did come out and say what they plan to do in the next, few years here is that they're going to be releasing slowly new satellites into their orbit that they use for them as a telecommunications company. So there's a lot of big things coming down the pipeline, and Globalstar is still a very affordable stock for a lot of people. So, friends, when we look at a chart, I look at the chart and I just go, okay, yeah, we've seen this a million times. This isn't something that we're going to short trade, really. Globalstar is not really like a day trading stock. It's a buy in, let it sit, grab new ground, buy in, let it set, grab new ground, buy in, let it set. And that's really what we're watching here, and we're waiting to really see how this year is going to pan out. I mean, this is going to be the biggest year, hopefully, Globalstar has had. So like I said in the thumbnail, honestly, friends, I'm just buying more. And, this is me talking. I'm never going to tell anybody to buy into a stock. You do what you want to do. Do your own due diligence and read in here. I know a lot of people are looking at the stock right now and going, well, they've lost a lot of ground. That's a lot. It is, but like I said, since Globalstar has come onto the radar here and been grabbing people's attention, this isn't really anything out of the ordinary for the past almost 3 years now. Globalstar running like this. So as long as we have this Apple deal really taking shape here in the background, really doing something, I'm really excited about what's coming here this year. We could potentially like I said, see some bigger numbers here, that really numbers that we have not seen with Globalstar, at least sustaining them. And one crazy thing that we're seeing right now too is that Investors Observer has had a buy rating on Globalstar for months now. I mean, it's been a buy rating for a long time, and that's pretty crazy because they usually talk junk about everyone, even when they're having a bad month, day, week, whatever. So that's pretty interesting that Investors Observer is talking good about Globalstar still, even with the stock, slowly, just getting sold off right now. So friends, here's what I'll say. Key points, like I said, Apple deal in effect as far as we know. Quarterly's coming up very soon, which will spike Globalstar probably to $1.50, $1.70. Before news even comes out whether they're good or not. If they are good, we could definitely see some big numbers, and more than likely we're going to start to hear about this Apple deal more, so maybe seeing some more details about it, exchange of money, especially wrapped up in the quarterlies. I'm sure it'll be talked about there. That means that it's going to grab more people's attention, which means they're going to start to eat up shares and it's going to get more expensive. So really think about what you want to do here with Globalstar. If you're new to it, you've heard about it, you've been watching it, it's definitely one of the stocks that's always been up and down, but even though it is cheap right now and it has lost a lot of ground, it's still very high up compared to where it was even 2 years ago, to what it's sustaining now. So friends, with all that, I will stop yapping. I really do wish all of you the best of luck. Have a tremendous day wherever you're at. And friends, I will talk to you soon. Bye, everyone.